Have you heard? The exam you thought you knew, the IELTS, is changing for 2026. If you plan to take IELTS soon, these changes could make a huge difference to your preparation. Stay with me because today I'm going to walk you through exactly what's new, what's updated, and how you can adapt your study plan before you sit for the test. Before we dive into the 2026 changes, let's quickly remind ourselves. IELTS tests 4 skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. The scoring, the timing, and the format have been relatively stable for years. But starting 2026, some updates will affect questions, scoring, and even how you prepare mentally. What changes are coming in 2026? Here are the main changes planned for IELTS in 2026. What you need to know now. 1. Updated listening and reading question types. The listening section may include new formats, perhaps more multiple choice with multiple answers or matching map labeling hybrids. Reading passages may become more diverse in length and topic, including more modern-day texts such as blogs, social media-style articles, or opinion pieces. What that means for you must practice a wider variety of reading and listening materials, not just academic articles or old Cambridge tests. Number 2. More emphasis on real-world English and context. IELTS has announced that 2026 versions will test practical English skills more heavily, understanding everyday conversations, dialogues in real situations, informal speech, reading articles or text that resemble real-life sources, blogs, social media-style articles, or everyday news, so the exam will shift slightly from purely academic English towards everyday functional English. Number 3. Updated scoring and band descriptors. Rumors suggest minor tweaking of band descriptors, slightly more emphasis on coherence or cohesion in writing and speaking, more weight for listening comprehension accuracy, even small spelling and details matter more. That means even small mistakes can have a bigger impact. Accuracy and clarity will matter more than ever. Number 4. Optional computer-based test with faster results. Starting 2026, the computer-based version of IELTS, CBT, will become more widespread globally. With it comes faster results turnaround, possibility of more flexible test dates, different test-taking experience, typing instead of handwriting, on-screen reading or listening. How to adapt your preparation for 2026 changes? Given these upcoming changes, here's how you must prepare differently if you plan to take IELTS in 2026 or later. A. Diversify listening and reading materials. Don't just rely on old Cambridge tests. Include podcasts, YouTube vlogs, conversations, blog posts, news sites, social media articles, informal dialogues. This builds your real-world English comprehension. B. Practice typing and on-screen writing if choosing CBT. Improve your typing speed and clarity. Practice organizing essays on screen. Get used to reading paragraphs on screen, not on paper. Number C. Focus on accuracy and clarity over fancy words. Because scoring now values coherence and detail, it's more important to be correct and clear than to use complex words badly. D. Train under realistic conditions. Simulate test environment. On-screen reading or listening, timed tests, minimal breaks, realistic noise. This conditions your brain to perform under pressure. My personal tips for 2026 aspirants. Start using a varied sources reading list, news websites, blogs, real-life interviews. If going for CBT, do at least 5 full mock tests on a computer. Record yourself speaking with real-world topics, not just academic. Do listening practice with different accents, formal and informal, native and non-native. Keep writing short. Focus on clarity instead of complex misuse. 2026 IELTS isn't a threat, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to prepare smarter, more realistically, and more effectively. If you update your strategy now, you can enter the test center more confident than ever and walk out with the score you deserve.